What do you want, Zach? We're ready.
Ned,
The chairman
are you ready,
needs his
Ned?
gavel.
I'm going to use it at the very end. All right, welcome, everyone. I'll call to order the Murray City Planning Commission meeting for Thursday, January 15th, 2026. It's 6:30 PM. Present this evening are Commissioners Ned Hacker, Pete Hristo, Jake Pearson, Aaron Hildreth, Katie Rogers, and myself, Michael Richards. Excused tonight is Peter Kling. From staff, we have Zach Smallwood, David Rogers, Ruth Ruock, Mark Richardson, and Chad Wilkinson is excused. A reminder, if you have a cell phone, please silence it. This meeting is being recorded for public comment. So thank you again for being here tonight. We're grateful to have those of you who are here. It's a small crowd tonight. That's okay. Just a couple etiquette items. When the time comes to make a comment on an agenda item, we ask that you speak at the microphone for the recording, and we also ask that you state your name and your address for the minutes. Please limit your time to 3 minutes. Once the time you are here for is over, you're welcome to leave. We just ask that you do so quietly. Okay, we'll jump into the agenda. The first agenda item is our approval of the minutes for November 20th, 2025 and December 4th, 2025. Have all the commissioners had a chance to review the minutes?
Yes.
Are there any changes that need to be made? Thank you. I'll ask for a motion.
Mr. Chairman, I will make a motion to approve the minutes of November 20th, 2025 and December 4th, 2025.
Thank you. We have a motion from Commissioner Hristo to approve the minutes from November 20th and November 4th, 2025. Is there a second?
I'll second.
We have a second from Commissioner Pearson. Thank you. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Minutes have been approved. Agenda item number 2, are there any conflicts of interest for tonight?
No.
No.
Thank you. Agenda item number 3, approval of the findings of fact for DL Evans Bank, site plan review.
Oh.
Sorry.
That might change. It's a condition.
Oh, I'm sorry. The DL Evans Bank was a conditional use permit, same as Uber Auto Sales and the Blind Man, all conditional use permits. Has everyone had an opportunity to review the 3 of these findings of fact? And are there any changes or corrections?
I think the one is the site plan review, the bank. Or is that the one that we had wrong?
No, that's a
That's the one.
CPU.
Okay.
Thank you. So all conditional use permits. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. We're in agreement. Any changes?
No.
Okay, I'll ask for a motion then.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion that we approve the findings of fact and conclusions for DL Evans Bank conditional use permit, Uber Auto Sales conditional use permit, and Blind Man EMC conditional use permit as written.
Thank you. We have a motion from Commissioner Hacker that the Planning Commission approve the findings of fact for 3 conditional use permits for DL Evans Bank, Uber Auto Sales, and the Blind Man. Do we have a second?
I'll second that.
Thank you. We have a second from Commissioner Hildreth. All in favor say aye.
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 Any opposed? Findings of fact have been approved. Now for the fun part of tonight. We get to replace me and my co-chair. So this is the election of the Planning Commission Chair and Vice Chair for 2026. Pete Hristo and myself have been the Chair and Vice Chair for 2025. So do we have a motion for who we want to be the Chair for 2026?
Chair, I'll motion that we nominate Ned Hacker as chair.
Can I second that, or do I have to have somebody else?
So technically, right now, what it should be is just nominations. So you wouldn't motion to nominate,
see.
you just nominate.
Then I
And then you don't,
nominate,
because
right?
that way then you would have to vote on each
I
nomination.
knew I would get it wrong.
But
Okay.
it's okay, it's okay. So you just nominate who
Nominating
you are, and then you would
Ned
ask
Hacker
for.
as chair. Any discussion or disagreement?
I accept.
Moving right along, nominations for vice chair.
Mr. Chairman, I nominate Katie Rogers for vice chair for the 2026 year.
Discussion.
I accept.
Okay, so then what you do is then ask for a motion to elect
To ratify
as,
it?
to ratify. Yes,
Okay.
exactly. Thank you.
Okay. I'll ask for a motion that we ratify the nominations of Ned Hacker as chair and Katie Rogers as vice chair for 2026 for the Murray City Planning Commission.
Okay, I'll make a motion that we ratify, I'm probably going to get the wording wrong. We ratify Ned Hacker as chair and Katie Rogers as vice chair.
Thank you. Do you have a second?
I will second that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion is approved. All right, Ned, you're in charge. I'm kidding.
Next
I
meeting.
will finish
Or I
tonight.
can take over.
No, you're good, you're good.
I'm ready.
I got this. Agenda item number 5, jumping into the meat of our agenda. This is the Auto Expo LLC conditional use permit, and Ruth is presenting.
Thank
Is-
you.
I'm sorry, is the applicant here?
Yes.
Yes. Which, is it? Oh, it's you. Okay. Thank you. You can stay seated for now. I just want to make sure you were here. Go ahead, Ruth.
Thank you. So, as mentioned, this is a CUP request for an auto sales business at 4314 South Commerce Drive. This is a pretty simple request. The applicant plans to store vehicles on the property, but would like the opportunity to sell them in the future. And so, you can see the street view image and the site plan in the slide. I should say, though, that I miscalculated the parking, actually. I measured the total footprint of the building instead of the net office space of the building. And the applicants required 4 parking stalls, not 8. And I just want to mention that, so that's corrected and in the minutes. But the applicant does have plenty of parking. And so staff recommends that the Planning Commission approve a conditional use permit to allow an auto sales business at this property, subject to these conditions. And I'm happy to take any questions.
Questions for Ruth? Okay, no questions. Can the applicant please come to the podium? Yes, please.
Hello,
Hi, can you please state your name and your address for the record?
Jalal Afnani, address for, my residence address, 48 West Broadway, apartment 1206, Salt Lake City.
Thank you. Have you had a chance to read the conditions, and are you able to comply with them?
Yes, I am.
Thank you. Anything else you'd like to add?
No, that should be it.
Awesome, thank you. You can go ahead and have a
Thank you,
seat.
guys. Thank you.
I'll now open up the meeting for a public comment, if there are any. Seeing none, I will close the public comment. Any discussion? Okay, if there's no discussion, let's have a motion.
Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion that the Planning Commission approve the conditional use permit to allow an auto sales business at the property address 4314 South Commerce Drive, subject to the following conditions 1 through 7.
Thank you. We have a motion from Commissioner Hacker to approve, or that the Planning Commission approve a conditional use permit to allow an auto sales business at the property addressed 4314 South Commerce Drive, subject to the 7 conditions listed. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you. We have a second from Commissioner Rogers. Any discussion on the motion?
No.
All right, Ruth, let's take a roll call vote. Or Zach?
Yeah. Okay. Commissioner Hacker,
Yes.
Commissioner Rogers,
Yes.
Commissioner Hildreth,
Yes.
Commissioner Pearson,
Yes.
Commissioner Hursto,
Yes.
and Chair Richards.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Congratulations, the motion has passed. Moving right along, agenda item number 6. This is Hell's Gate Gym. This is another conditional use permit. And David Rogers is presenting. Is our applicant here?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Commissioners. So this is a request for a conditional use permit for an expansion of a gym within the MG manufacturing zone located at 363 West, 6160 South. So the site is just under 16 acres, and the gym, you can see it, it's kind of in a darker blue near the south end of the site. It takes up 3,200 square feet for their units. This area is all zoned MG, every parcel around it to the north and the south, along with the west, with some single-family homes to the east across Third West. So the gym is expanding into 3 units. You can see those 3 units are highlighted there in yellow compared to the rest of the complex. The applicant has proposed 9 parking stalls that are designated for the gym, and based on the international engineering standards of parking, we have determined that the parking there is adequate for the number of patrons that will be attending the gym. And there's also adequate access from Third West off of the private drive that goes through the development at 350 West. So for the floor plan, the applicant has indicated the additional space is to allow patrons to perform their exercises with more space so that they have better flow and that the gym is able to accommodate all of the patrons that they intend to have there. So for public notice, 17 notices of this meeting were sent to all property owners located within 300 feet of the property. And as of the date of this presentation, we have not received any public comments. So for our findings, the proposed use for gymnasiums, athletic club, and bodybuilding studios is allowed in the MG zone, subject to conditional use permit approval. And it was those gymnasiums, athletic clubs, bodybuilding studios that we used to check the parking standards with the engineering standards. With the conditions as outlined in the staff report, the proposed use and property will comply with the standards of the land use ordinance, and the proposed use is not contrary to the goals and objectives of the general plan in this area. So based on our research and analysis, staff recommends that the Planning Commission approve a conditional use permit to allow the gymnasium business here at the property, as we discussed, and I'm happy to answer any questions.
Thank you, David. Any questions for David?
No.
All right. Can the applicant please come to the podium and please state your name and your address for the record?
Michael Simkoviak, 363 West, 6160 South.
Thank you. Have you had a chance to read the conditions, and are you able to comply with them?
Yes, I am.
Thank you. Anything else you'd like to add?
No, but thank you for the opportunity. It's been great to be in Murray City, so we appreciate this.
You're welcome. Thank you. All right, thank you. You can go ahead and have a seat. So I'll go ahead and open up the meeting for public comment.
While you're doing that, I'm going to make a quick edit to the PowerPoint.
Uh-oh, what'd you do?
Just so that you guys have the
The correct
accurate
address.
address when you make the motion.
Thank you. All right.
Sorry,
See-
I think the back half of the address has a caret in it.
Back to
For some reason,
presenter mode. Oop. Did I forget one again? That's okay.
Thank you. I'm like, is that right? Thought it was a new thing.
I don't know how you would pronounce that address. so.
Carrot, right, I've always called it a carrot.
There you go.
Perfect. All right. Seeing no public comment, I will close the public comment period and bring the discussion back to the commissioners, if there's any.
No.
All right, seeing none, I will ask for a motion.
I'd like to make a motion that the Planning Commission approve a conditional use permit to allow a gymnasium business at the property addressed 363 West, 6160 South, subject to the following conditions.
Thank you. We have a motion from Commissioner Hildreth that the Planning Commission approve a conditional use permit to allow a gymnasium business at the property address 363 West, 6160 South, subject to the 6 conditions listed. Do we have a second?
I will second.
Thank you. I have a second from Commissioner Haristo. Any discussion on the motion? All right. Roll call vote.
Commissioner Hildreth,
Yes.
Commissioner Haristo,
Yes.
Commissioner Rogers,
Yes.
Commissioner Hacker,
Yes.
Commissioner Pearson,
Yes.
Chair Richards.
Yes. Thank you. Congratulations. The motion is passed. All right. Agenda item number 7. This is a subdivision amendment, administrative action. The point at 53rd, and Zach is presenting.
Yes. And the applicant is here.
Awesome.
She's
Thank you.
right behind me. Yeah, this is a request from the Point at 53rd to dissolve their office condos and amend the subdivision. The building address is 5215 South State Street. So as you can see an aerial here marked in red, that's the actual, so the greater Point at 53rd is the great big blue shape. And within the red is the actual office complex. You can see where, if you can kind of see better, and nope, you can't see it better here. But there are black lines kind of inside. Those are the property lines that are kind of the subject of the property. So the zoning is CMU, which is Centers Mixed Use. This is the only property in the city that has this designation. And very, very simple. This is the amended plat vacating the 16 office condo units, consolidating it back into Lot 1B, which you can see just in the middle of your screen there. Let's see, laser pointer. There we go. Just right here. We did send 45 notices, a whole whopping 5 to neighboring property owners. And the rest were all affected entities, so other cities, utility companies, things of that nature. And we have not received any public comment regarding this application. Here are your findings. And then we are recommending that the Planning Commission grant the subdivision amendment approval for the Point at 53rd office building condo vacation on the property located at 5217 South State Street, subject to the following 7 conditions. And I'm happy to answer any questions you guys have. Okay.
Thank you. All right. Will the applicant please come to the podium and please state your name and your address?
Good evening. My name is Tina Franco. I'm with Howland Partners, Inc., and our address is 5241 South State Street.
Thank you. Have you had a chance to read the conditions?
Yes.
And are you able to comply with them?
Yeah, and we haven't changed anything, so it's the same as was before, so yes, we can.
Awesome. Super easy, right?
Yes.
Anything else you'd like to add?
No.
Okay, thank you. All right, I'll open up the meeting for public comment. Seeing none, I will close the public comment and bring it back to the commissioners for any discussion. Nothing.
No discussion.
No discussion.
No discussion. All right. Seeing none, I will close the discussion amongst the commissioners and ask for a motion.
Chair, I'll make a motion that the Planning Commission grant subdivision amendment approval for the Point at 53rd office building condo vacation on the property located at 5217 South State Street, subject to the 7 conditions.
Thank you. We have a motion from Commissioner Pearson that the Planning Commission grant subdivision amendment approval for the Point at 53rd office building condo vacation on the property located at 5217 South State Street, subject to the 7 conditions. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you. We have a second from Commissioner Rogers. Any discussion on the motion?
No.
Seeing none, we'll take a roll call vote.
Okay, Commissioner Pearson,
Yes.
Commissioner Rogers,
Yes.
Commissioner Hildreth,
Yes.
Commissioner Hacker,
Yes.
Commissioner Huristo,
Yes.
and Chair Richards.
Yes,
Okay, thank you.
thank you. Congratulations. All right, almost to the end. This is going way too quick. Yeah. All right, agenda item number 8. This is our miscellaneous text amendments, and Ruth is presenting.
Thanks again. So I'll just be presenting these miscellaneous text amendments that address conditional uses, landscaping, noticing, and reporting requirements. And these text amendments were presented to you during the December 4th, 2025 Planning Commission meeting as a discussion item. And some takeaways from that discussion: the conditional use permit application process can be improved to better serve business owners and property owners. Public input on proposed conditional use permits is valuable but rare, and sometimes there's miscommunication between property owners and applicants and staff on the expectations of meeting conditions of approval. And the purpose of conditional uses overall needs to be examined further. And the next steps that staff is taking based on the feedback we received during that discussion, we are making these text amendments to clean up the land use ordinance. And we will continue to research different mitigation approaches for the potential impacts of conditional uses, like creating expiration dates for conditional use permits, applying objective standards to how we review them, and using the help of our code enforcement officials in making sure that conditions are complied with. And staff will also bring forward a new use matrix or table for the Planning Commission to review. And this use table or use matrix is a great opportunity for the Planning Commission to review how conditional uses fit into Murray, and also to decide on what uses should be conditional or should be permitted and not permitted. And these text amendments that I'll be presenting to you, although they're just cleanup edits, they're still important in making sure that we follow up on the feedback that we received from you. And I'll try to be really quick because you've already seen these text changes before. Starting with 17.56.140 reporting requirements. This section of the code is saying that supervised youth group homes that received a CUP need to report their compliance to the city every year. And you can see in the red line text that we're proposing to remove this section because compliance can be monitored through other means. And the effect of this change would be pretty simple: no policy change, aligns with current procedures in reviewing at business licensing. Another reporting requirement, this time for residential facilities for elderly persons. We're proposing to remove this section for the same reasons. Compliance can be monitored through other means. 17.56.110 conditional zones. A conditional zone is where all uses in that zone are treated as conditional. We're proposing to remove this section as well because state and local law related to conditional uses has evolved over the years, and any conditionally approved zone change is now administered through development agreements, and staff relies on state law when handling development agreements. The effect of this, again, is no policy change. It does align, though, with city and state policies. And this text amendment, this proposed text amendment, is from our landscaping requirements chapter of the code. We're proposing to just tweak the language a little bit so that it specifies when conditional use permit applications or site plan review applications need to come with a formal landscaping plan. The reason for this is because requiring a formal landscaping plan for applicants reusing existing buildings creates an unreasonable cost that does not help mitigate the potential impacts of the proposed conditional use. So we're just adding language around when conditional use permits go into a new structure. And these next two slides are from our notices section. We'd like to just clarify the language a little bit so that we have a process for posting sign notices on properties for site-specific applications that require public hearings and also for conditional use permits. This clarifies the language and process for public notification. Same for this section as well. just changing the language a little bit so that all land use applications are included in how we send mailed notices. Right now, the current text says that we mail notices for just rezones and conditional uses, which isn't true. We mail notices for all land use applications that require a public meeting or hearing. And lastly, you can see the red line text. We're adding a list of administrative conditional use permits. These are minor situations that we believe staff can review and approve without a public meeting or without planning commission approval. Numbers 1 and 2, these are situations where the conditional use has already been approved. The applicant is just requesting a minor expansion or relocating that use to a neighboring unit. And then some background for number 3, electronic message center signage. EMC signs in Murray require a CUP. I think the reason might be because the visual impact of an EMC sign is pretty significant. But the thought of adding number 3 is that the visual impact would be less of a concern if the EMC sign is placed away from a residential zone. So just as a reminder, though, that these are just proposed changes, and of course, we won't be able to implement them without the Planning Commission or without City Council. And so staff made these findings. I think the most important finding is that number 3, that regular updates to the land use ordinance leads to a consistent application of the ordinance and a better ability to serve the community. And so staff recommends that the Planning Commission forward a recommendation of approval to the City Council for these proposed amendments. And happy to take any questions.
Thank you, Ruth. Any questions or discussion? We have none. Okay. Seeing no discussion or questions, I'll ask for a motion.
We gotta
No.
do a public
Oh,
comment.
sorry. Almost had it. Is there any public comment? I'll open it up to the public comment. Seeing none, I will close the public comment. Any further non-discussion? No. Okay, then I will ask for a motion.
Mr. Chairman, I will make a motion for the recommendation of approval to the City Council for the proposed amendments at Chapter 17.56, Conditional Uses and Zones, 17.32, Residential Facilities for Elderly Persons, 17.68, Landscaping Requirements, and 17.04, General Provisions, as reviewed in the staff report.
Thank you. We have a motion from Commissioner Haristo. That's the Planning Commission forward a recommendation of approval to the City Council for the proposed amendments to Chapters 17.56 Conditional Uses and Zone 17.32 Residential Facilities for Elderly Persons, 17.68 Landscaping Requirements, and 17.04 General Provisions as reviewed in the staff report. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you. Have a second from Commissioner Pearson. Any discussion on the motion? All right.
I like these changes.
Thank you.
Good job,
Yeah.
Ruth.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's take a roll call vote.
Okay. Commissioner Hursto,
Yes.
Commissioner Pearson,
Yes.
Commissioner Hacker,
Yes.
Commissioner Hildreth,
Yes.
Commissioner Rogers,
Yes.
and Chair Richards.
Yes.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you. And that is the end of our formal agenda. Any announcements or questions, Zach?
Yeah, a couple things. One, Ruth doesn't know this yet, but we're actually going to be canceling the February 5th meeting, so we will have a discussion on uses, hopefully at our second meeting in February. We just don't have any applications, so we don't want to drag you all in here just to have a discussion item. So
It's also
Great.
my birthday, so thank
Yeah,
you.
there you go. So happy birthday.
I
We're
wasn't
give
going to
you the
be
medal.
there anyway, so.
Yeah, okay,
that's good.
perfect. And then, secondly, this is just kind of more for your information, couple things. The property, just, to the east of us here, the Block 1 property has officially been conveyed over to Rockworth Companies. So, and they are, I think the email we got yesterday was imminently, submitting their, building permits for the apartment buildings and the parking structure. So that's the good news. The bad news, unfortunately, is the old City Hall property. The RDA did vote to terminate that contract at this last RDA meeting at the beginning of the year. So city staff will be working to create a new RFP for that to get that under contract with somebody new. So just wanted to give you a couple updates on things that are going around. So,
Thank you.
What is an RFP?
oh, I apologize. Yeah, that's called a request for proposals. So we draft up kind of what, in consultation with the RDA, kind of what they want to see. And then we'll ship that out to the ether. And then developers are good at eating the ether. So they'll find that
find
RFP and
it.
submit some stuff. So,
Great.
Yep.
Thank you.
but other than that, that's all I have.
Okay, thank you, Zach. Shall we adjourn?
Make,
Motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn at 7:01.
We are adjourned at 7:01.
there you go.
Nice. First time, first and last time. Thank you.